everybody. Welcome to another video with McForce. Today I want to showcase something that I've wanted to do for a while. It's basically expanding on another video that I've showed here, the video where I used Agentforce to parse CVs and update the candidate records. So today what I want to do is I want to take that candidate CV and send it to an AWS S3 bucket, and then with an AWS Lambda, going to send it to Data Cloud to a unstructured data lake object and unstructured data model object. And yeah, let's quickly show you how I did that, or not how, but how that will look in Salesforce. So I'm on a candidate record right now, and if I click on this button, this is a screen flow. I'm just going to drag and drop the CV in here. And then on the screen flow, I also have a Apex class that we are using to send the physical PDF document to S3, not the content version record details, the actual CV. So if we go into our S3 bucket, I'm going to refresh, and this works pretty quick. So our CV is right here. So if you checked the time, it is literally instantaneous. It's pretty cool. And also, as I said, I've got a Lambda that basically triggers once the CV is uploaded in my S3, and it's going to send it to my data cloud. So in data cloud, we are on the CV S3 storage data model object. So if I refresh this, not yet. All right, so yeah, we'll just check the time, and I'm going to refresh. We will choose data model, and it is not something motherfucking broke. All right, so let's refresh, and here we go. Right, so you saw it sending it to Data Cloud can take a minute or two, but it's still very, very fast. So just to make sure, I am just going to, let's just remove this and add in the last modified. You'll see that, yeah, it was basically, it's pretty quick. Cool. And now again, you want to know, why do you want to store it in S3 as well as Data Cloud? There could be a lot of reasons, but for this use case, I've got a job spec. The job spec, as a recruiter, I'm looking now for a senior JavaScript software engineer. I've got a description. I've got required qualifications, required skills, required experience, minimum requirements, and the tech stack. So what it's doing now, I've got a prompt, and on the prompt, I've got a retriever that looks inside the chunks of my of the data model object. Basically, what happens is as the CV comes into Data Cloud, it takes that CV and it breaks it up into chunks. And the retriever looks inside all of these records and it goes and finds basically the best candidates matching this job, right? So yeah, these are my current candidates that it's found that matches the job description the best. So we've got a name, email, phone, resume summary, and a reason for match. Let's, for example, Bobby Hall, he's a creative JavaScript software engineer with 10 plus years of experience building dynamic scalable web applications. And the reason for match, strong alignment with required tech stack. So it calls all the required, that's in the job description that found on the CV, and then it match, and then gives a match for all the other candidates. Now imagine you've got hundreds of thousands of candidates in your database. As a recruiter, you get this job description. Where do you even start? And this will give you a good starting point, I think, right? So in my next video, go and check how I actually achieved this. I'll go a bit into the technicals. So yeah, please stay tuned, and thanks for watching.